Hello and welcome on in, everybody. I've got some gameplay for y'all today on my favorite build, Firestaff and Rapier. It's been a while since I've played this build, but the past couple days I've just been playing the crap out of it. And you know, I was playing Blunderbuss and Rapier before, and I tried so hard to get some nice 1vx fights on that. And with this build, man, I don't have to put nearly as much effort in. This is, I'm not calling Firestaff OP or anything, but damn, this is a good build right now. And before we get started today, I would love to do another episode of the New World Top 5. So if you guys have some awesome clips that you want to see featured with some commentary, by all means, you can send that to Kristofer at pvpnewworld.com. There's more information at the end of the stream if you guys want to check it out. And there's some stuff down below if you want to see exactly the email for it. Anyway, moving on to this clip here. The first fight, hanging out in OPR, I managed to pick up a nice kill on that first player and the second player. And then this last hammer player, I'm just kind of trading with, and Timmy comes in out of nowhere and he drops the bomb on this guy. And now me and Timmy are going to do our best to hold the enemy OPR side. Reinforcements start to come right away. We did destroy the control tent, and that's just going to help take a few buffs off of the enemies. And I go for that burnout, get good coverage on it. The flesh right on top of this guy, and Timmy with that buckshot from the blunderbuss, just bringing him down. Beautiful timing, and this guy here just trying to squeak away, and Timmy again, he's going to go and finish that kill off. So I start putting some pressure into the ranged opponent here. Timmy already up there, drops a nasty combo. That guy goes down to the combined pressure, and now it's just this heavier armor player there. Beautiful evade, oh my god, on that incoming stun, but then I just eat the other one right to my face. Timmy with one more buckshot to finish him off, and yeah, we're doing a good job holding this so far. More enemy reinforcements end up coming in. I'm just going to lob the Firestaff heavies out there just to try to get a bit of damage if I can. I do manage to land the pillar on that guy, so I go for the burnout to try to get on top of him. He ends up just managing to get away with the burnout. I'm just out of reach of the flourish and finish, and I make a, I think, good decision here by not charging out on my own. Yeah, strategically speaking, I kind of play like an idiot sometimes, and I'll just charge into large groups. They start pushing in right away, lots of AoE on the door. Me and Timmy manage to quickly bring down the first player that charges in. I go for the burnout through as Timmy gets a nice big stun with his hammer there, and then he retreats up to the side. I as well have taken a lot of damage. I got a fire mage right on my tail, and I tried to escape out the side. Unfortunately, the dots just a little bit too much, and I end up going down, but great fighting with Timmy there. Really good stuff, man. Moving on to the next clip, a little bit more OPR, still at the enemy outpost. This is basically where I play when I play OPR, and I'm trying to get inside and damage the spawner that they have there. I open on the first player there, but he ends up retreating back inside. Here I decide to destroy the ice pylon. I think that's usually a good call. The ice pylon's just additional DPS that, especially a light armor build, doesn't want to be eating if you can help it. And the ranger up top starts shooting at me. There's the ice storm, and I decide to retreat behind a little bit of cover here and see if I can bait these guys out a little bit. The first player, he comes out, throws down another ice pylon. I'm just going to feed it a couple light attacks to bring it down, and then he comes around the other edge, and I get a huge combo there with the fireball. Beautiful flourish and finish, and the flesh to get right on top of him, and a nice backstab to finish him off. And the ranger actually came around the other side. He shoots me with an arrow, so I right away go for the burnout, go right through him. Big damage on that. Big 3.7k crit on that fireball. Oh my god, and a couple heavies, and I managed to bring him down. Moving on to the next clip, this time some open world PvP, of course, in First Light. I know with the new patch on the PTR, we don't know what's going to happen to First Light, and this is one of my favorite places to PvP. I know they're going to be moving this keep bonus elsewhere, but yeah, I'm going to miss this spot. I'll say that. Hopefully the new First Light is a PvP zone. Let's just keep our fingers crossed. Either way, I managed to get down to the bottom there, get the kill on that guy, and then I sneak away up to the top. Just good direction change as the hammer player was chasing me there. That actually allowed me to avoid his incoming stuns quite well, even though I was low on stam. And he ends up going for the blunderbuss blast there. I go for the burnout in a bit of a arc, and I do land it. He does get me with the immobilize, and I'm just going to use 2 rolls into the evade to just tank out that 2-second immobilize duration. Then I get him with the cannon right to the face. There's the Firestaff, and I miss. Oh my god, my potato aim sometimes. There we go, still missing. Decide to go for the burnout. That one's a little bit easier to land. And there's the flourish and finish. Good damage again. He comes in with the stun. I managed to get a good dodge on it, and he drops off the edge. And I love this. He's like, oh man, I've been there so many times myself when you're fighting someone and you just fall off the edge. You didn't mean to. So I jump down after him, trying to pursue this kill. Again, he comes in with those hammer stuns. I get good timing on my rolls, avoiding both of them. And he drops the blunderbuss burst. I throw the fireballs at him. He does clip me with the stagger there. I was just about to hit him with the flourish and finish, but a couple more rolls, and there's the flourish and finish to finish him off. One friendly player ends up chasing me out here as well, and I tried to feed him a bit of damage. He actually puts a lot of damage into me with those throwing axes. Very surprising, and I am able to avoid not very many of them. This guy has crazy aim with that throwing axe. That's all I'm going to say. I do manage to get a nice fireball there, and there's a beautiful heavy attack off of the rapier into the evade backwards, and then I just stay on top of him with the flesh and the fire staff just to get those last few pokes in. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed. I'm going to be doing my best to give you guys hopefully daily uploads coming forward from here. So yeah, at least 5 a week. I'm going to work real hard to make sure that you guys get to see. And yeah, this build, man, very, very fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it because I really like playing it. That being said, I'm going to be moving on to Rapier, Sword, and Shield very soon here, probably tomorrow. So even then, you might see a Rapier, Sword, and Shield gameplay video from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, if you want to check out this build, there's a link to it down in the description below. There's a written guide to it on my website, pvpnewworld.com. Again, if you have an awesome clip that you want to send in for the New World Top 5, you can send that to Kristofer at pvpnewworld.com. And of course, you can catch me live on Twitch. I do all of this gameplay live. A big thank you to our sponsor, ExpressVPN, keeping you safe online, and you can get a deal with your first purchase with the link down below. And last but not least, a massive thank you to all of my patrons on Patreon. Thank you guys for supporting the show. Thank you for being a part of it for so long. I hope to keep more coming for the future. Have a good night, everybody. And I'll see you next time.